All right, so today we're going to dive into System.io. It's a platform that claims to be the only tool you need for your online business.
Pretty bold claim, right?
Yeah, definitely bold.
Right? We're looking at their marketing materials today, so, we're going to see how persuasive they can get.
It's like they're giving us this Swiss Army knife for entrepreneurs, but we need to see if it's really as versatile as they say it is.
Exactly. So we really want to unpack all their features, see who System.io is targeting, and ultimately, help you decide if it really lives up to all the hype. First things first, they're really pushing this all-in-one idea, promising to replace a ton of different tools. We're talking sales funnels, email marketing, website building, affiliate management, online courses, you name it.
And this whole consolidation thing is a huge trend in online business now, especially for busy entrepreneurs who don't want to juggle so many tools.
Makes sense. But it seems like they're specifically talking to non-techie entrepreneurs, right? Like their marketing really emphasizes how easy it is to use System.io. Even if you have zero coding experience, it's like anyone can do this.
Mm-hmm.
But is that actually true?
That's what we need to find out. Marketing is one thing, but the real world is another.
For sure. Well, for now, let's just stick with what they're trying to sell. One of their big selling points is how much money you can save. They claim you'd be spending $320 a month on different tools to get all the same features.
Wow.
But with System.io, you get it all bundled together, and they even have a free plan to get you started.
That's almost $4,000 a year in savings. But are they really comparing apples to apples here? Are these separate tools actually the same quality as System.io? Or are they just using basic versions to make themselves look better?
Good point. It's easy to get excited about saving money, but you're right. We need to look closely and see if the features are really there. They can't just throw out a big number like that. But speaking of looking good, let's talk about those testimonials on their website. They've got happy customers everywhere saying it's much better than competitors.
Yeah, that's classic social proof. But we're only seeing the good stuff, of course.
Right. It's like a perfectly filtered Instagram photo.
Exactly.
But some of those testimonials do bring up some interesting points, like several people talk about a super smooth learning curve. One person even said it only took them 10 minutes to get used to the platform. 10 minutes.
Really?
Is that even possible?
10 minutes to learn a whole business platform seems a little optimistic. But if it's true, that says a lot about their focus on user-friendliness.
Yeah. And remember that one about being a serious force in the funnel world?
Yeah.
So they're not just some random new tool. They're actually making an impact. Okay, so there's definitely a lot of buzz around System.io, but we've only scratched the surface. To really get it, we need to take a closer look at the specific features. And that's exactly what we're going to do next.
And I think we should focus on the feature that's most relevant to you, our listener, online courses.
Yes, we know you're all about creating and sharing your knowledge. So let's see how System.io handles that crucial part of online business. Stick with us. We're just getting started.
All right, let's dive into the specifics of System.io's online course features. It's easy to make claims, but how does it actually hold up? Especially when you compare it to dedicated platforms like Teachable or Thinkific.
Exactly. I want to get into the details, the nitty-gritty. What makes System.io unique for courses? Is it really something special, or is it just another platform trying to jump on the e-learning bandwagon?
Well, from what I've seen, it seems to cover the basics. You can create different types of courses, like video lessons, interactive modules with quizzes, even drip content to keep students engaged.
Okay, so that's good. But those features are pretty standard these days. What I'm really wondering about is student engagement. How does System.io handle that? A successful course isn't just about content. It's about building a community.
That's a really important point, and this is where it gets interesting. System.io does have some basic features for interaction, like comments, private forums within courses. But if you're looking for really robust community building, a dedicated platform might be a better choice.
So it's a trade-off. You get the convenience of System.io, everything in one place, but you might lose some of those advanced community features.
Yeah, exactly. It depends on what's important to you. Another thing to consider is customization. System.io provides templates for your course pages, but they might not be as flexible as platforms like Kajabi.
So it sounds like they prioritize ease of use over control.
Right. Which makes sense for their target audience, but it could be limiting for creators who want to really brand their courses.
And let's not forget about the pricing. System.io talks a big game about saving money. Their free plan lets you create one course, which is great for starting out. But what happens when you want to create more courses? How do their paid plans compare?
It's tough to compare directly because each platform prices things differently, but in general, System.io's lower-tier plans are more affordable than some dedicated platforms.
So it could be a good option for someone just getting started with online courses.
Definitely. Especially if you're using their other tools, too.
Right, like the email marketing or sales funnels.
Exactly. But as your courses grow and you start making more money, you'll need to reevaluate and see if it still meets your needs.
It's all about finding that balance, right?
Yeah.
Affordability, features, everything you need to create amazing courses.
Exactly. And there's one more thing we need to talk about. Marketing. This is where System.io's integrated approach could be a game changer.
You mean because they have all those built-in marketing tools?
Exactly. They have sales funnels, email marketing, website building. You can manage your whole course marketing process within System.io.
Wow, that's convenient. No more switching between different tools.
Exactly. It saves you so much time and hassle.
So it sounds like System.io is a strong option for online courses, especially for beginners who want an all-in-one solution.
I'd agree. It has a good foundation for building and selling courses, and those marketing tools are a big plus. But as we said, there are trade-offs, especially if you need advanced features or want to scale your business.
Right. It all comes down to your specific needs and goals.
Yeah.
But System.io is definitely a force to be reckoned with.
For sure. And this whole discussion about all-in-one versus specialized tools, it makes me think about the future of online business in general.
Yeah, where is this all headed?
Exactly.
That's a great question. And you know what? We're going to explore that in our final segment, so stick around, because we're about to dive even deeper into the world of online business tools. All right, so we're back for the final part of our System.io deep dive. And things are about to get philosophical. We talked about how System.io is changing the game with this all-in-one approach, but it makes you wonder, is this the future of online business? Are we all going to be using these giant platforms for everything?
It's a really interesting trend, and it definitely brings up a lot of questions. I mean, you can't deny that simplicity and saving money are huge appeals, especially for, like, solopreneurs or small businesses. Having everything in one place can be so much easier. You know, streamline your workflow, reduce those monthly fees.
Yeah, no more trying to remember a million different passwords. But also thinking about the potential downsides. Like, is it risky to put all your eggs in one basket?
Right. That's a really good point. And it's something every business owner should consider. One potential issue is vendor lock-in. If your whole business relies on one platform, you're basically stuck with them. What if they raise their prices or get rid of a feature you need? Or even worse, what if they just shut down?
Oh, yeah. That would be a nightmare. You'd have to scramble to move your whole business, and you might even lose data.
Exactly. And then there's the issue of specialization. All-in-one platforms try to do everything, but they might not be as good as dedicated tools that focus on one specific thing.
Right. Like for email marketing or really detailed analytics, sometimes you need that extra power that a specialized tool can give you.
Exactly.
So it's all about finding the right balance.
Yeah.
Weighing the pros and cons.
Another thing to think about is creative freedom. A lot of these all-in-one platforms use templates and themes. They're great for getting started quickly, but they might not give you the same level of customization as building things from scratch.
Yeah, if you want your business to have a really unique look and feel, you might find those templates limiting.
For sure. But even with all that said, I think it's pretty clear that this trend towards consolidation is here to stay. We're going to see more and more all-in-one platforms popping up, and the ones that already exist are going to keep getting better.
So what does that mean for the future of those specialized tools? Are they just going to disappear?
I don't think so. There will always be a need for tools that are really good at one specific thing. In fact, I think we'll see specialized tools becoming more integrated with these platforms.
Oh, interesting. So it's not about choosing one or the other. It's about using both together.
Exactly. It's kind of like building a house. You might hire a general contractor to oversee the whole project, but you'll still need specialists for things like plumbing or electrical work.
Right. They each have their own expertise.
And who knows, maybe we'll even see these niche all-in-one platforms that focus on a specific industry or type of business instead of trying to be everything to everyone.
That's a really interesting idea. So as we wrap up our deep dive into System.io and the world of online business tools, one thing's for sure, things are changing fast. It's an exciting time to be an entrepreneur. But it also means we need to stay informed and adapt.
Absolutely. It's all about finding the right tools for you. There's no right or wrong answer.
And as the market keeps evolving, we need to be flexible, do our research, and be open to trying new things.
Exactly.
There's no one-size-fits-all solution anymore. But if you understand the trends and focus on what your business really needs, you can make smart decisions and choose the tools that will help you succeed.
And one final thought to leave you with. As we rely more and more on these platforms, how do we make sure we're not giving up too much control? How do we protect our data and our independence? It's something we all need to think about.
That's a great point, finding that balance between using powerful tools and staying in control. Well, that wraps up our deep dive into System.io. We hope you learned something new and feel ready to make the best choices for your business. Until next time, happy exploring.